You've said that things are going to get pretty bad over here in America, in the West, and I think we are kind of seeing that happening now. As an American, do you ever feel sorry about this, or do you ever feel bad about what's happening?
Well, I speak as a Muslim. I don't speak as an American. I speak as a Muslim. American is just an incidental part of my identity and my history. But what I will say is, I don't think that there's any reason. This isn't something that we're doing to you. This is something that you've done to yourselves. You are facing the consequences of your own actions, and I've never felt bad when someone faces the consequences of their own actions, even if it's me. The time to feel sorry and the time to feel sad is long before the consequences come. That's when you have a chance to make tawbah, when you have a chance to repent, when you have a chance to atone. But by the time the consequences arrive, by the time you have to face the consequences, well, it's too late to be sorry. It's too late to feel bad. It's too late to be sad about it. It doesn't make any more sense to feel sad or to feel bad or to feel sorry about the consequences of your actions once they come and you have to face them. It doesn't make any more sense for you to feel bad about that than it would make sense for you to feel sorry or to feel disappointed when you bake a cake and put cyanide in it and it turns out to be poison. You poisoned it. These are the consequences of your own actions. I don't feel sorry for the consequences, for the outcome of your deeds. I feel sorry for the choices you made to choose to do the deeds that you did. You understand me? Because it would be an absolute anomaly of nature if all of the evil and all of the wrong that the West has done all around the world to so many people for so long, if the consequences of those actions did not come back upon them, that would be an anomaly of nature. You said people are going to suffer, but people have been suffering. People have been suffering. It's just always been somebody else. Nobody asked you if you felt bad about the suffering around the world that you were causing. And now you're asking the people who are your victims, who suffered because of you, you're asking those people if they feel sorry about you suffering the consequences of having caused their suffering. No, I don't feel bad about it. No one should feel bad about it. Now, I don't feel happy about it either. This is just the way life goes. And there's no point in having an opinion or having any feeling about it any more than there's a reason for you to have a feeling about the fact that the night follows the day and the day follows the night. This is just the system of the world.
This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 1. It reads, Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Shalom Akim. Call hello Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Kodash. It's your brother Zakar Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, quick in transit on the way to the plantation. Just want to touch on this subject here, and I want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and for my throne in this truth under. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwat that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. You Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. All right, but your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakatham. And so, I just wanted to pretty much dive into this video here because, I heard it, I was listening to it earlier and I was like, oh man, I gotta use this, you know what I'm saying? Because we're in these times now where, the collective West is receiving back, pushback for its atrocities. All right. I was listening to my brother. He was speaking about a video that he was watching where these individuals from I believe it was France or some European country, these representatives that not necessarily representatives, but they were journalists. You know what I'm saying? And they was asking a representative of China, all right, a representative of China about certain things. You know what I'm saying? And the way they were phrasing their questions was as if China was causing a whole bunch of problems. You know what I'm saying? And causing turmoil for people and whatnot. And the representative of China, he tore their asses asunder, boy. Like what he was saying was, China has never invaded another country. China has never has never raped Africa. You know what I'm saying? But only did deals with Africa. China has not dropped a nuke on another country. China has not colonized another country, and he just kept laying down the list, the whole list. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was going ham on these on America, on the West. You know what I'm saying? On these Western countries. All right, and the reporters, they couldn't even respond. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because as much as these people, you know what I'm saying, these Edomites collectively, as much as they want to point the finger and try to placate as if they're the moral authority in the world, you know what I'm saying, they really don't want the mirror to be facing them. They don't want that. They don't want that. You see what I'm saying? That's why they're moving the way they're moving. That's why they're going against what they call critical race theory. That's why they're attacking the Smithsonian Institute to make sure that the history, you know what I'm saying, their dark history is not brought to light. You know what I'm saying? This is amazing, because my brother literally just came from a cruise. He went to the Bahamas, and the tour guide was showing him all the colonization that was done by the British Crown. All right? And here we have Donald Trump, who's being given a toast by this so-called king. All right? And they're talking about, here's to another 250 years. All right? So now you have what? You have the Arab nations that's joining forces. You have Russia that is making direct threats to these Amalekites. Okay? Hey man, this is the end of your rulership, man. This is the end of your rulership. And as the military term is for your actions overseas, the military term is blowback. You get blowback for what you do overseas, man. All right? For what you do overseas, all that stuff, it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites will be the first ones to talk about so-called karma. You know what I'm saying? Karma catching up to you. But when it comes to them, they don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them, they don't want to have that conversation. Let's get another precept. Right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, "Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire is hell, and is as death." All right? Everywhere you devils go, man, is nothing but death and carnage that lays in wake. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing but colonization and theft and robbery. You know what I'm saying? Was it John chapter 10 verse 10? You know what I'm saying? The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy, man. And that's what you are. You're thieves. All right? You're murderers. And you ransack people. You know what I'm saying? All right? He oppresseth a man in his house, man. So it says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. You can't be satisfied, man. All right? All the things that you've taken, you know what I'm saying, from the French to the British, you know what I'm saying, to the Spanish, to the German. You know what I'm saying? All these seven heads, man. All these seven heads, all your empires, you have done nothing but bring destruction to the planet, man. All right? Nothing but destruction. Ever since Alexander the Great. All right? As is written in the book of First Maccabees. You see what I'm saying? When he died, then his generals came in and they just multiplied that shit. You see what I'm saying? It says, and cannot be satisfied. All right, those seven heads is what? Greece, Rome, Germania Major, Germania Minor. All right, Spain, France, Great Britain. These are your empires, man. And now that little horn, you know what I'm saying, which is Rome revived. Okay. Now we're seeing the end of his age, man. We're seeing the end of that rulership. All right, and call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for it finally coming to an end, man. Because this shit's got to stop. Just got to stop, and y'all have to you have to receive of the recompense, man. You know what I'm saying? And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And it says, verse 6, Salakia, verse 6, it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? How long? You see what I'm saying? How long? It says the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment, man. This isn't something that's going to last forever. Are you kidding me? You see what I'm saying? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. All right? Thick clay. That word for thick clay in the Hebrew is ibatyat, which means heavy debts. All right? You have a heavy debt upon you. Not just financially. Not just financially. You see what I'm saying? Morally, spiritually, you guys are you guys are morally bankrupt, financially bankrupt, all kinds of bankrupt going on around here, man. All right? And you can't pay these debts back. This is why the Lord said he said to Cain, if anyone, you gonna be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. You're gonna be that vagabond. And if anyone lays their hands on you, it's gonna be coming upon them sevenfold. Why is he saying that? He's saying because he wants to hold off that. He wanted to hold off that punishment for generation to generation to generation to generation. All right, till you come back reincarnated as the Edomites. All right, y'all come from the Cain, from the line of Cain. You see what I'm saying? Y'all come from that spirit, man. The same way Cain slew his brother Abel. It's the same way Esau is trying to slay his brother Jacob. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing coming back. All right? And so now all these nations are looking at you sideways because they see the problem. They see the problem. They see where the devastation is coming from. They see who is at the epicenter of all this chaos. It's you. It's always you. You see what I'm saying? Verse 7, it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them? All right, all these nations is going to want some kick. They're going to want some lick back, man. They're going to want their revenge. All right? It's about to be very, very chaotic real soon, man, because these nations are going to turn against America. All right, and the moment that dollar is no more, because these sharks is already starting to see the blood in the water. All right, this is the old apex predator that no longer has the job. You know what I'm saying? No longer has the strength. And these other nations are looking at this predator that's walking around tired and weak and fat. You see what I'm saying? And they getting ready to pounce, baby. They getting ready to pounce, man. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of that and of all that dwell therein. All right. So that was a quick one, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to touch on that, get a couple precepts. All right. Your time is up, Edom. Your time is up, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of your kingdom while you got it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, because this old ass, tired ass apex predator is gonna fight to the last bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be real devastating out here, man. All right? But it was prophesied to be that way, because it has to happen, all right, before that grand finale, when Yahushua comes back, all right, and lays him down. You're going to have to see this devil in the height of his technology. You're going to have to see him in the height of his power, you know what I'm saying, in the height of his military prowess. You're going to have to see that. See all the toys that he done hid in these black projects for decades, you know what I'm saying? All these black projects, man. From Lockheed Skunk Work, Lockheed Martin, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you gonna see it. You gonna see it. Tesla didn't show you all the things that they've been making behind the scenes. All right? So I'm gonna cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.